let me tweet this. Steam.
Hey, we should be live, and I remembered to turn off the audio on my Twitch window this time for once. So we're back with some first edition Dungeons and Dragons tonight, and we left it a little bit of a cliffhanger last time. So let's just quickly introduce our cast for tonight. Just let us know who you are, what character you're playing, what level they are, and we'll do any plugs at the end. Dion, why don't you kick us off?
Hello, I'm Dion. I'm playing NPC, the human level 2 fighter.
Mm-hmm. Jen?
My name is Jen. Tonight I'm playing Odette of Lion Woods, and she is a Disney Princess Druid, and she is level 1. She's level 1? She's level 2. I don't know.
Everybody should be 2.
She's level 2. She's level 2.
Brendan.
Well, I'll level with you. I'm level 2, and I'm playing Grown Wolf, who carries a club. So he's Grown Wolf and Club. He eats a lot of things that he shouldn't. He has gastrointestinal distress, and he's a magic user. And he intends to make things sleep whenever humanly possible. That's kind of his thing.
All those things are true. Oak.
Hey, this is Oak. I'm playing Thybor, the half-orc fighter, level 2. Very ugly, very uncharming.
Oh, but he can be charming when he wants to, with a little magical assistance. Richard. Hiding in shadows. I think he is
I was
away
going to
from
say,
the seat.
hiya, I'm Tristan, the remuneration redistribution specialist, and you can't see me because I'm currently hiding in shadows, away from the rest of the party.
There we go. So I mocked up a little battle map from last time. So you guys should be able to move the little figures with your characters' names underneath them. You kind of want to just place them about where you said. Like Tristan, you said you're going to hide in shadows or hide in foliage in this case. I know NPC, you were trying to get off to the side a little bit. So just kind of move your characters down and about. Don't go past that line of squares there just yet. So at the top of the map, you see the dead soldiers from last time, and then the woodcutter's hut.
Yeah, and I was gonna go the long way around, so I'm going like over. You said how far up we can't go?
That
Like-
row of squares right there. Did you guys see
Okay.
the...
I'm literally just gonna go like over here, like, because I told you before the long way, so I'm
Mhm.
literally just going the long way around and checking the perimeter.
Sure, see if you can grab your
So,
character and
I
move him there.
guess,
There you
like-
go. Good.
Yeah.
We are having a little bit of difficulty with Roll 20 tonight, so hopefully it's not going to break on us while we're doing our stream here. Everyone else, go ahead and put your characters where you were. Looks like Tristan is well hidden because I don't even see his icon.
If I remember correctly, these look like they'd been like torn apart or smashed with by something large. Correct?
They
were
have
impaled.
large, like spears, or they might even be like arbalest or ballista bolts. They're really thick, and they came from a trajectory from like above.
Okay.
They're Tolkien orc arrows from the movies.
Could be. So yeah, let's talk a little bit about what do you guys remember from last time? What brought you here, and what's going on?
There was a woodcutter or some sort of woodsman who was a pertinent witness. We were heading towards his home, and we wanted to get whatever happened straight because it sounded like his account was awfully convenient.
Yeah, Abraham had been taken because they believed that he was part of the group that murdered the Baron, and all of the information came from the woodcutter, who said he saw a deal being made, and so we almost died trying to like confront them about Abraham, which was not good. That was it Arness and Tellish? Like we tried to like go after, or we Gronulf tried to cast friends on Arness, And Telish got real pissed that he was casting, and so we had to yield at some point when one of us was like knocked out, basically, or no, Gronulf was paralyzed completely. So yeah, we're on the woodcutter, or on our way to the woodcutter's house to figure out what the F is going on.
Yeah, because that woodcutter said that he had patched up, what's his face?
Oh,
The head of the
Harper.
church.
Harper.
And my character was the one that patched him up when he showed up at the
Right.
house. And he was still like all messed up, and he wasn't patched up at all. So my character immediately knew that was a lie.
Several clues. So you are out here with your guide, Telish, and you come upon these bodies here. All right, so everybody's being fairly cautious about what they're doing. So let me just go around. So Odette, you're in Gronwolf. You guys are still on horseback?
Yeah, I think I was. I thought I was on horseback, but I'm not sure if I was with Odette or not.
I think I was, the last thing I remember is I tried to get closer because I was trying to see from what angle I know that it came from the sky. Yeah,
Okay.
I know it came from the sky, but I wasn't sure if it came like toward the woodcutter's house or it was coming from behind the woodcutter's house, and that's whenever I think we ended.
You just jogged my memory. I wasn't on horseback. I decided to also be bold and follow after her. So whether or not my character added their own horse, if I didn't have my own horse, I got off.
Is Tibet or whatever their name is here too? They came with
Telish.
us, right?
Yeah, Telish.
yeah.
He's here.
Tellish. Okay, he's just not on the map.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to put him in now. Give me just a second.
Okay. Oh, okay. No problem. I was just making sure he didn't run away.
Run away.
Like, ditched us to die.
Just all the flying monkey noises go here.
He just walks up, sees all the guards dead. Well, I'm gonna blame this on you guys. Bye.
It was all your fault. Never mind the icon. It's just the first one that I saw in my thing here. So this will be Telish.
Nice.
He's on horseback there. All right. So Odette, you are going forward on horseback, or did you get off your horse to go and check out to see what you could figure out?
I got off the horse to go forward because that's the kind of mistakes I want to make tonight.
I love it.
Okay.
It's what I would do because I'd be like, this is weird. Maybe we shouldn't approach aggressively.
All right. Well, you get to right there and roll a d6 for me.
Oh, dear God. And Odette is Oded.
Yes. So,
wait, I'm sorry. I clicked it twice. Sorry, I clicked it
Yep,
twice.
first one. So you are surprised.
Whee!
Yeah. Okay, so there's no rangers in the party currently, right?
No.
Oh yeah, so yeah, your group is surprised. Okay, so these guys, which you don't see yet, are going to get an attack first. And this is at range. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Odette,
My only request is that you kill me dead.
Odette, what is your armor class?
My armor is 9.
9. Okay, so yeah, they only needed a 6 to hit. So you are hit with 1.
Wee.
And well, that's a natural 20. So Gronwolf is hit, and Thybor, you miss. What these are these very large spears. Thybor, it just you don't it just comes at like a very large lob. So you really don't see where it came from, but it just drops right next to you on your right hand side, quivering in the ground there. Gronwolf and Odette, both of you are struck by these things. Again, it was like a really large angle, and this came down, just almost straight down.
Straight down. Interesting.
Okay, well,
The sun is attacking us.
5
hate the
points of damage to Odette.
Okay.
3 points to Gronwolf. So glancing, like they
Yeah.
tear down through through your torso, and they continue down
Ow.
into the ground below you. That is a surprise round. So everybody
I'm mad.
Yeah, we're in initiative now. So Thyber, why don't you roll a d6 for your side, and then folks tell me if you're casting. And no, you still can't see where those came from. Anyone casting?
If I can't
Let me
see,
think.
Can't
If I
see
can't
them. Yeah.
yeah, then I'm probably not.
I'm gonna cast this spear right back at him.
All right. Good enough. So go ahead and roll a.
I cast power word beat you in the face.
Slap you with the ugly stick. All right. So Thyber,
My
roll a
mama
d6.
Yeah, I got a 3.
Okay. So. All right. So they are going on segment 3. You guys are going on segment 6. Alrighty. So what you see is coming out from around the. Let me just reveal these guys real quick here. Around the back of the hut here, 3 ogres.
Oh no, we're facing overwhelming odds.
Mm-hmm.
I backstab him.
You wouldn't be the first party member to try.
Oh my god.
They seem to just have the one javelin apiece, so they are rushing forward. They are going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's about as far as they get. This one here in the middle just ran right over the bodies of those down soldiers, just crushing them to the ground. Now, ogres are not giant sized, but they are large sized, typically about 8 feet tall.
Okay.
All right, so that is their action. Well, actually, they charge. I'm sorry. Charge gives them double the move, but they still are too far away to close with anybody that they see. Okay, nobody was casting, so we go on to segment 6. Your guys' turn. Who wants first?
I'm gonna pick up that spear beside me and hurl it back.
What's your strength?
16.
Yeah, you can do that. Make me a missile attack roll.
If it's big and heavy, did I use my strength, or I'm still using dex?
Well, you needed the strength just to be able to manhandle it, but the dex is what you need to actually precisely throw it.
Okay, I do not have a missile weapon loaded up, so I'll just roll a 20 and see what I get. I got a 15 dex.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what AC do you hit?
13 hits. AC 6.
AC 6. It just misses. Brushes him by on the left side, and he continues to charge forward.
Okay.
Who wants next?
I wouldn't mind going next if no one's jumping at it. I'd try to fire off a long. I think I have a longbow. Let me double check. I'd try to fire off a ranged attack.
Sure.
I have a light crossbow actually, and I will roll that now.
Okay, so what AC do you hit?
Let's see. Where is?
You're level 2.
I
So
rolled a
you-
6.
Yeah, so that's a
no,
miss.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, just they're rushing at you so fast, it just
Yeah.
throws off your aim and it goes wide. Odette, you're right there in the charge. Do you want to do something?
Yeah. I have So I can't cast now, even though I
No.
see them.
Nope.
Yeah, because I have to determine that because I have to start casting. You can't wait to cast. I'm going to throw my spear that I
Sure.
have.
Yeah.
Can I just roll it as just a normal attack or?
Yeah, tell me, the spear that dropped near you?
No.
You have your own
no.
spear.
I have my own spear.
Yeah, sure. Just make me an attack. It's
Okay.
modified by your dex. And people apparently
Alright.
want you to live as a whole bunch of rerolls, I'm guessing. Oh, wait. No, I think he's wants a calamity to happen there.
Of course.
Great. Okay. I'm gonna roll. Add my dex plus 1.
I think the calamity's already here in the form of 3 ogres.
That's fair.
Okay, attack roll 16. What's your Thaco? What's your to hit armor class 0?
My to hit armor for 16 is 4.
You hit a 4, so you hit it. Okay. So it does 2 damage versus large. Okay, so which of
Yes.
these did you hit? Can you just ping the one?
I would. Has any of them been hit yet?
No.
Then I'm going to hit this one right here.
Okay. 14.
And then I'm going to back up.
Okay, you cannot. You can only move as a charge. So a move is a full action
Okay,
unless
okay.
it's a charge. So you
Okay,
can't
okay.
move back. Okay, who's next?
Can I charge from where I'm at this one right here?
Okay, so what kind of armor are you wearing?
I am wearing armor, and it's good armor.
It's the best armor.
It's banded armor and a large shield.
Okay, so you are encumbered. So you can only move 6 spots. 12 if you charge. So can you get there in 12?
no.
2, 3, 4, 5,
Probably.
6, 7, 8. You can. You can charge this guy right there.
All right, cool. So I'm just gonna shoop a doop.
Yep.
And shoop da whoop, right?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a melee attack check.
I take my my battle axe is one-handed, right?
Well,
Right?
if you're holding
Yeah.
a shield, I hope it is.
Yeah, that's why I'm making sure. I'm like, oh god, yeah, I think it's one-handed. So yeah, I take my mighty battle axe, and do I get a bonus for charging?
No, it just allows you
Okay.
to move and attack on the same.
You got it. What? Is
I
that?
look at this.
Did that work or no? I don't know.
Oh, you
Yeah,
only
it
rolled
came
a 5.
up, but it was a 5. So.
Yeah, you miss.
Okay.
Okay, but well, you're in melee with that one, I guess, successfully. Tristan, you're hiding. Do you have a distance weapon you want to attack with from hiding with? Richard?
I don't have a ranged weapon.
Okay. Anything you want to do?
So I consider who my friends are going to be when this battle finishes. I'm going to side with the ogres now. I'm not really sure. At this moment, I will stay where I am. I can't really run around them or anything. There's nowhere to hide, so...
Okay.
Meta knowledge, do we know he's in those bushes?
Yeah, you guys probably saw him move over there.
Okay.
I mean, he had to hop off his horse to do it, so... You know, he went into the woods. You may not know his exact position.
Okay.
And if you ask the ogres, no, they don't get dental, but the health plan's pretty good. There you go.
Yeah, brace yourselves.
All right, so next turn, Grown Wolf, why don't you roll a d6 for your side and tell me if anyone
Okay.
is casting. Well, all of you
All right.
tell me if anyone is casting.
4.
I'm casting.
I'm casting.
2 casting, okay. All righty then. Grown Wolf rolled a 4. I rolled a 4, so this is simultaneous. This is going to be fun. Okay, so first of all, casting goes first, but what are you casting, Odette, and how many segments does it take?
I am casting Entangle,
Mm-hmm.
and that takes. Where are you? 3 segments.
Okay, so it does not go off this turn. It will go off, actually, well, after they have their action, so it'll go off in segment 6. Okay, Grown Wolf, what are you casting?
Sleep, and it's 1 segment.
1 segment. Okay, now, the 2 off this side, you could
2
get...
off the side.
They're not in melee, so you could get both of them without any problems. You can get these 2, but it's going to catch NPC in it. You cannot get all 3 because it's more than your 15-foot radius.
Right. I'm going to go for the 2. NPC has good armor, I've heard, and is stout, and the other 2 I can get without hitting an ally.
All right. Before we do that, though, just real quick here, let's get some calamity into play.
Oh, the calamity! The Hindenburg just comes down.
Oh my god.
All right. So these 3 ogres are going to join the fray, and they're going to launch their javelins. Okay, so spells go
Reroll.
off first. And
Hit your friends.
Yep. So go ahead and cast your sleep.
Okay.
Roll a D2 minus 1.
Okay. Oof.
It does not affect either one of them.
They're very awake. I yell
Yeah.
to the party.
Yep. Next is missile. Did anyone have a missile attack? Fiber, you threw your spear.
Yeah,
or
I threw the
their
spear was there. I'm about to charge in.
Yep. Okay, so their missile attack goes off next then. They can see Odette. They can see NPC, Fiber, and Grown Wolf. But Odette, Grown Wolf, and Fiber are the only three that aren't
Friends.
engaged. So the three of you. So in that order, Odette, you're hit. Grown Wolf, Miss, and Fiber. What's your AC?
With my two-hander, I'm going to pull. It was AC 3.
15, 43, 12. They need your 12, so they miss you. Odette, you are hit by another spear from the back. 3 points of damage.
Okay.
All right. And then melee, these guys are going to rush in. One on you, Odette. That one's already in battle with NPC, so this one's going to come over here with Fiber. This
I'm
is
gonna yell
all.
into the air. Where has that cleric been?
Okay, so this all happens at the same time, but I'll let you guys do your attacks first. Odette, you're casting, so they're going to interrupt you. You can't do anything else. You're in the middle of casting. Fiber, do you want to do your attack?
Yes, I will pull my two-hander and swing for the fences.
Go for it. You're looking for an AC 5.
A 2 will not
is
do it.
Not going to do it.
Nope.
NPC, do you want to get your attack in?
You whack.
Too bad. That was good damage, too.
It was. That's a lot of good damage. In some slide reality where a 2 actually hit. 5 is not going to
Again?
hit. Yeah. Yeah. Okay,
Wow.
so they are going to go ahead and do their damage then. So Odette, the one that's on you, is going to miss, so it does not interrupt your spell.
Wait, but wouldn't the spear that hit me have interrupted my spell?
You took damage from it, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah, actually it did. So that ruins
Okay.
your spell. Sorry.
Okay. It's okay.
Yep.
Look at
I
you
like
being
things to be
hot.
on the up and up.
Yeah.
I like things to be on the up and up.
Misses you.
We count that as a calamity.
NPC,
Our
that does
collective
hit
roll.
you.
Oh, really?
Yep,
I'm
they're
too much
using
of a straight
clubs
arrow.
now, but only 1 point of damage. It's a very, very sliding. You put your shield up, and you can feel that just strike quiver through your arm. So your arm is a little numb. Just take a point of damage. So it was not a bad hit at all.
Right?
Whew.
Grayson, this is not actually good for party.
So
Oh my god. I love it, Gray.
Tellish is, since he's going
Useless.
on your guys' turn.
No, he should do
No,
something.
actually, he's
Should do
pulled out his
something.
flail, and
Oh.
he is going to charge to try and help Odette.
Nice.
Please don't hit me.
You're gonna owe him an Odette of gratitude.
Oh no.
Yeah, he hits the creature with a kind of a sliding little pink there, but
Awesome.
he is trying to help.
Cool.
Tristan, you do anything now? Again, you can move from your hiding spot still in hiding. You made your roll. Well, actually, we didn't have you roll yet, have we? For
No.
hide and shadows. Okay, so like if you do want to move and try to get a better position, you certainly can. And don't forget, if you have daggers are perfectly good throwing weapons, especially with thieves, because you're backstabby.
That would be great. I have a dagger.
Go ahead, throw that one dagger right out there. Won't hurt anything.
Exactly. I mean, the one that Oak is engaged with is now pretty close by. I will desperately attempt to, I guess, sneak out of there and try and backstab
Sure.
that ogre.
So make your hide roll.
Um,
Hide in shadows, but really you're hiding in foliage. So you're doing
Yes,
the
shadows,
bush ninja, where
foliage, much
you're
the
moving the little
same.
shrubbery with you.
hide in shadows, there it is. Nope.
Okay.
That is not a success.
Well, there are 6 rerolls on the table right now. 8 rerolls. on the
I
table.
do not
Sorry.
think it is worth it.
No?
I'm looking for a 20 or less, so
Okay. Then go ahead and move
I-
your character to where you are trying to sneak up and make your attack roll.
So I'm holding a leaf right in front of my face as I hide.
I don't remember. Did first edition have flanking? I don't think so.
Not really, but it's fun to be at the back behind them anyway. And then
Yeah, there are positional bonuses. So yeah, if you can flank, you get bonuses. Okay, so did you make your roll? Your attack roll? Go
I
ahead.
am looking this.
What bonus would he have for flanking?
There's 2 on you now, so basically it'll lower your THAC0 by 1.
So +1 to hit.
Yep,
basically.
plus 1 to hit.
Well, let's see if that works. Wow. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
All these single-digit rolls.
Yeah. Again, 8 rerolls on the table if anyone wants to use them, but that 6 will definitely miss. Nope.
Not sure how I rolled a -1, but hey, there we go. No, wow. No. Can I use a reroll? Not use a reroll? Anybody got any opinions?
Do it.
Go
We have
for
8
it.
of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that and
Oh,
if they
wait,
don't die, we're
Captain-
going to.
Captain Carrion just gave an instant success.
Okay, good enough. Yeah. So I tell you what,
Thank
make me
you,
another
Jim.
roll, and just instead of looking at if the attack succeeded or not, let's see what the damage is. So hit your macro again. Let's just see how much damage it does.
12. Toyota
Do you have a
Corolla.
strength negative or something?
Yeah. No, I have a 0. So
Why is it giving you negatives? I tell you what, just roll the damage on your weapon.
it's just these are large creatures.
These are large creatures, yeah.
So this is just a 1d3.
Okay.
So. I won anyway after
Okay.
all of that. Huzzah!
All right, so that was one that was already damaged, though, so that actually is helping. Yeah, you stab it, but it did. You did notice that it compensated for you being there, so you definitely didn't sneak up on
I'm
it.
helping.
All right. Okay, next round then we'll have. Let's have NPC roll this time, and is anyone going to cast?
Alright. I cast Fist.
And I open up a
Stunning
bag of
Fist of Bravery. What was that? Oh,
I'm
sorry.
gonna open up a can of whip ass.
Okay, yeah.
I hope.
Using item. No spell casting.
Mm.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. The thing we forgot. So right before the round ends, we'll know Odette's spell was canceled out by the damage. So yeah, never mind. So no spell casting. Dion rolled a 4. They rolled a 4. So again, we go on the same initiative.
Why? Look at that little hype train. Level 3. Come on, everybody.
All kinds of
Beep,
fun stuff
beep.
there.
Choo,
Okay,
choo.
I'll let you guys do your actions first then. Actually, well, these guys in the back are just charged. They're doing full movement to charge forward. They won't reach you, though. Okay, and I'll handle the attacks up here after you guys go. So, Odette, you're kind of in the middle of it, but you've got a helper here now.
Yeah, I'm gonna bonk.
Go for it.
I'm gonna bonk. I'm gonna bonk.
Okay, that
That's-
hits.
Yep.
So you do 2 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This one's looking a little worse for the air, and just since we're here, we'll go ahead and do Telish's attack, which he hits. Wow. 6 points of damage. You guys are wrecking this one.
We can clear him from our investigation.
Okay.
Killing off all these ogres for us.
Fiber and Tristan, why don't you guys go ahead and each of you get a +1 to your attack since you're flanking.
Eat. Not 41. 1. Damn it.
What is the AC? Does that hit with an 11?
11's going to hit an 8.
Yeah, it's gonna miss. Again, if you guys can keep track of the rerolls, I'm
We have
having a hard
12
time.
currently.
Yeah,
12.
use what you want. Just if somebody can keep track for me.
I'll try.
We're at 12.
We've got 12. I'm going to use one. Then.
911.
Go ahead,
rerolls.
Reroll the attack.
900.
God damn.
Oh,
Okay.
worse.
Where I'm rolling great damage. Just
Use
Yeah.
can't
another
fucking
one.
hit.
Use another one. Just kill it. There's 6 of
That's
them.
up to y'all.
Do it.
Go for it.
Okay.
This will be the last one. Just do it. You've got this one.
I believe in my heart.
Third time's a charm, right?
Yeah.
It could be a 1.
God damn it.
There's a flurry of swings. Fiber just strikes out. Tristan, do you want to go ahead and get some attacks in, or
I've got him distracted. Get
Yeah.
him.
Yes, certainly. I will attempt to attack again. Hopefully, finishing it off this time.
Got it.
Uh, does 16?
okay?
Yeah.
So 16 hits armor class what for you? Yeah, that hits.
Oh,
Yeah, no, that hits. Yeah, you do some damage to it, and this is the one.
it's a large creature. It takes 3 points of damage.
Yeah. You're wearing it down. Wearing it down. It's bleeding from a lot of gashes here and there, but it's still standing and fighting. So he is going to swing at Thiber because Thiber looks like the bigger threat. So this will hit. This will hit armor class 5.
AC 3.
Okay, so misses. NPC, you want to go ahead and swing at yours?
Yeah. Bonk.
Oh my gosh, Grey Winter, what are you buying there? Is that just a ton of rerolls? Are you wanting death to rain from the heavens on them?
Oh no. Yeah,
10
think the
is not
the-
enough, Dion. You're
I'm
not going to
using a reroll.
go for it.
We're down to 9.
9. Okay.
Okay. Click. Boom. 1 damage. Okay, better than nothing.
Okay, Grey Winter has said that we're doing death from above. He's
Wait,
scorching
can I
the earth.
do can I do rerolls for damage?
If you want to spend them that way, you can, yeah. So we can keep the attack success.
I'm gonna use the second reroll for the damage. I really want to hurt this thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're down to 8.
So it's what is it? It's D8 plus nothing. I don't get strength modifier to damage.
You do.
Oh, I don't know
Do
why.
you have a
it's-
strength mod?
Yeah. I have a
Make sure
16
that it
strength.
appears inside the mod column.
Oh, that would okay. A 16 is a 2, right? Or is it a 3?
No, it's not a
16
3, it's a
is
2.
+1 damage.
It's +1? Okay, +1.
Okay. And a con is a +1. Okay, sorry about that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that'll
So
fix
you
things.
Do 5
5
points of damage
damage.
to the one on you. Okay.
Or 6. Yeah, 5 points damage. I don't get a fighter bonus damage, do I?
No.
No.
12. Okay. So yeah, you damage yours. Now it's going to strike you in return.
Oh no.
That's going to hit.
Oh no. Oh no.
9 points of damage. It just
Oof.
takes that gigantic tree trunk and just comes right down on the top of your head.
Safe NPC.
No, I think we need to NPC them later.
No.
Are you up, or is that more than your hit points?
Oh, I'm good.
You're good. Okay. Just
I'm good.
rings your helmet.
Yeah, I'm at about half.
Okay. All right. So the one over here then on Odette and
Yeah.
Tellish. Odette, are you attacking? Or
Wait,
you already
I
did.
already
Yeah.
attacked. Yeah, I already did.
So it needs its
I
attack
thought I was getting
back.
ready for it to attack me.
Yeah, and it missed. It missed.
Woohoo!
And so, like I said, the other 3 back here running forward. Now we gotta talk about that raining death that just happened there with all of those points. So what's going to happen is we are going to
I'm gonna say you're really grating on me in chat there.
we're going to
Grace-
promote this guy to an ogre magi.
Oh no! What a gift
It keeps on giving.
Indeed,
of the
indeed.
Magi.
Gray's gonna be our GM for the Monster of the Week game we're playing on Thursday for Dion, Ray, and myself, and so I think
Yeah.
he's getting his rage out now on us, so he doesn't
Yeah.
use it.
Oh, is that it?
game.
Yeah,
I think that's what this is.
Yeah.
All right.
I accept my death.
I apologize to Oak and Richard,
Yeah,
who are
sorry for.
innocent bystanders to this situation.
Oak,
Hey,
Is
that's
anyone
okay,
really
man.
innocent?
Oak, roll for your side, and is anyone casting this round?
Yeah, I'm
Someone's
gonna try to
casting on their
cast.
side.
I'm gonna try to cast.
Okay.
I'll cast as well.
Okay, so you were
Yes.
going on. No, that's bad for you guys. You're
Oh,
going
no.
on 5,
I
and they're
thought that
going
that
on
was yours.
2.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Because I need 3 segments. Fuck.
So okay, so they go first. So what we're gonna do here is, let's see, Grown Wolf, you're all exposed. Yes. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope. We're gonna dump a mighty old sleep spell right in there.
Oh no.
You guys are level 2, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Nope.
Well, you will be affected first then. All right, so sleep with level 2s. Okay, let me see how many I
This
get.
would not be the first TPK I've had due to a sleep spell.
I'm just gonna get cozy.
Matt was running an Astonishing Swordsman and got us with one.
It's bound to happen at some point. I haven't been part of a TPK in a really long time.
At least we
Enjoy
know who
dying.
to blame.
That's right.
At least I can build a healer now.
They should have sent a poet, I say, as Grown Wolf dies.
All right, 3 people are affected, so Odette, Tristan, and Grown Wolf, the 3 of you go down.
Oof. I am no longer casting, I say as I fall.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so the one on UNPC is going to attack. It is going to hit.
Is Tellish affected?
He's a higher level than you guys.
I was gonna say, doesn't he soak up the higher levels?
No, lower levels go.
Oh, lower
drop
levels first, yeah.
Only a point NPC. And
Alright.
the one that's on Thiber and Tristan is going to press his attack on Thiber. It's going to miss. Okay. These 2 are going to charge in. So NPC, you've got another attack coming on you. It missed. Okay.
Yay.
All right, so that takes us up to segment 5. Those of you that are still up.
I'm going to exert my will as hard as I can to tell them to kill their friends and trying to command them with the crown.
Okay, so you're going to have to, you're in melee, so you're going to have to break off to be able to put that on your head. So you can do a fighting retreat as an action to
When
gain
do I
some
take
space.
it off?
Oh, you leave it on all the time?
Yeah.
No, I'm
when I
fine with
got it,
that.
like,
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
fine with
he's
that.
always wears.
All right. Make me a charisma check.
Here's the hard part. We probably need to burn all these rerolls. Nope. How many rerolls do we have?
It might save us right now, so I think it's okay.
We have 8. We have 8.
And we have, I'm going to use 1. Here's 7. Oh, missed it by 1.
All right, so we got.
Do it again. Do it again.
Keep going.
I got to get a 5 or lower.
Eat these re-rolls up.
A 1.
Yay!
Woo!
Okay, roll a d4.
Come
5
on,
rerolls.
4. 2. Better
All
than
right,
none.
so it's going to radiate out from where you are. So it's probably this one and this one. You tell them to attack their friends. Is that what you say?
Yep.
All right, he's going to attack him, and they're just going to beat down that one guy. Tellish is going to ride up here where you guys are still standing to help. Okay. Now they can't move and act until their turn though, so it'll happen next round. Okay, so NPC, why don't you roll a d6 for your side? Nobody on your side awake can cast, so
All right. 4.
simultaneous. Okay, this is going to be fun. Okay, so Tellish is going to cast All right. Fiber and NPC, you fall asleep.
Son of a bitch.
Okay. So, some time goes by, and you guys awake. You have been stripped of armor, stripped of weapons. You're bound hand and foot to posts that are behind you. Groenwolf and Odette, you're on opposite sides of one post. Fiber and Tristan, you're on opposite sides of another post. NPC, you are stretched out across a table with your arms and legs tied down, spread eagle.
Oh, just like my
Next to you
birthday.
is a cauldron that an ogre is stoking the fire. He's throwing some wood into the fire. And I'm going to say, Fiber, you are facing in the direction, so you're the only one that sees this. You see Tellish hand over several gold coins to one of the ogres, and he takes his leave.
That son of a bitch. As he's leaving, I'll just yell after him, I will hunt you down and kill you.
Are our mouths bound?
No.
Are our mouth?
Nope.
Okay.
No,
I agree.
your mouths. They didn't bother to gag you.
Oh, then they've let me still have my greatest weapon.
Your puns.
Mhm, mhm.
Okay, so the one ogre finishes stoking the fire beneath the cauldron. He on the shelf above, there's a number of dried herbs and spices. He just throws a few in. He starts to peeling potatoes, dropping them into the cook pot one after another. What do you guys do?
I'm not sure what kind of thief skill escape or untie knots would fall under. Would it be? I mean, it doesn't really feel like open locks, but
You know what? I will let you make a dex check, since this is something a thief might be able to reasonably do.
Are we tied together or just back to back?
You are tied hand and foot, and then together back to back, and with a pole, a beam in between you.
If I feel him moving around trying to get out, can I try to stretch my wrists apart or something, maybe to pull the ropes to give him a
Yeah,
better
I think
advantage?
that'll help. Yeah, treat your dex as if it were one higher there, and
Can
give
I
me a check.
struggle?
Struggle snuggle.
Make
That's
a
just-
distraction.
Yeah, I want to be like a distraction by struggling and trying to use my strength to, Hulk out.
I'm
Hey,
gonna try to be a
make it.
distraction by
Yeah,
making a bad pun.
All right.
You're really stewing over us over there, aren't
Oh
you?
my god.
All right, so low success. So you're working on it. You are having some success. You've gotten a couple of knots open, but they really overdid it. So you can free yourself, but it's going to take a little bit of time. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll basically a timer dice, and this is how many rounds it's going to take you to free yourself. So 6. There we go. Toss that on the board. Why won't you move to the board? Oh well. Okay, good enough. It is going to take you about 6 rounds. So next, after the ogre is satisfied with the smell that's coming out of the cauldron, he's finished up with a bag of potatoes. He takes what is a mop, or it looks like a mop, and he just dunks it into a barrel of pork fat. And he comes over to you, NPC, and just starts dousing your body in pork fat.
Oh,
Slaps it all over your face, up and
This is
down your body.
literally just like my birthday. It's uncanny.
Happy birthday, Dion!
Happy birthday, Dion! Yay!
He pulls a winter apple off the shelf, takes a bite out of it, then takes the rest of it and just crams it in your mouth.
I take a bite of it.
After that, he looks at the rest of you and he goes through and he pokes each one of you. It's like, starts poking on Fiber,
Mhm, mhm.
I'm too damn tough, he'll choke on me anyway.
Yeah, so he leaves the tent. After he has left, you guys are, well, you're basically left to yourself as far as you can see. You're all positioned in such a way that between all of you, you've got a good view of all the inside of this makeshift cabin. Looks like the woodcutter moves often, like so. This is kind of like a yurt, or there's it's a lot of canvas and poles with some more solid frames inside.
Is it where I could try to get my legs under me to stand up?
Make me a dex check.
Say, because my intention, if I can get my feet under me, I want to try to pull this pole up out of the ground. Dex of 15.
Okay.
That's a
You struggle to your feet. You can get to your feet. It doesn't leave you in a really good position, but you're up. So think about it like the pole's straight down, but your legs are tied in a way that they're kind of out like this. So getting enough friction to pull the pole straight up is hard, but you could lean into it.
that, or let's say if I'm on my knees somewhere. I'm trying to
Could
pull
be.
the pole out.
Yeah.
However, it's feasible.
That's fine. A 1 is good enough that, let's say, you get to your knees. So you're not going to be able to bring all of your strength to bear, but you get a good position as best you can. Tristan, you continue
Right
to
behind
work
you.
at your knots.
Don't lean back.
Yeah.
You'll crush me.
Maybe this will help some too.
Yep.
If I can pull the pole out.
Odette, within your line of sight, you're kind of looking around. You see like there's a pile of wood in here. There's several animal pelts, otter, beaver, maybe some wolf pelts. And peeking out underneath one, you see a human hand just kind of lolling out, and you can see some blood stains on the floor.
Okay. So I know they're gonna eat us, so do I see any animals still alive?
No, you see some that have been taxidermied along the
Fair.
ceiling. It looks like the woodcutter's specialty was birds. So there's several larger birds that have been taxidermied, stuffed, and put on the ceilings.
Okay. I might try and start like trying to futz with my ropes, knowing that I might not be successful. I would still probably try to untie them, not to necessarily strength my way out of them.
It's not something you probably have training at, but you can roll. So if you get a really high dex success, like high but still below your number or right on your number,
Okay.
maybe. I'll give you a chance.
My dex is a 14.
That's actually high for you. Over a 10. So yeah, you're starting to get some leeway. You're starting to loosen up a bit. It's going to take you some time, but you feel like you can get it loose.
I'll work at it.
Actually, you're going to finish about the same time that Tristan does. Okay. Anyone else trying to do anything to make their position somewhat better?
I'm probably fairly slight based on my description that I rolled and everything. So what I'd like to do is flatten against the pole as much as possible to give Odette as much room to move as possible if it slackens the ropes for her. I'm going to try to slump and just basically hug the pole.
All right,
That's
I'm going
it.
to say
That's
that
about what I can do.
I'll do what I did with the other group. It's going to give her a bonus. It'll drop how long it takes her. So actually, Odette, you managed to free your bonds first, followed shortly by Tristan. So you two are free. At least your hands are. And you freed yourself from the pole. What do you guys do? You can hear and you can kind of see shadows moving outside of the tent. The ogres are still around.
I would try to untie Grown Wolf.
It's time to untie the others.
Okay, who are you untying first? Timing matters. So Grown Wolf, Odette, you're untying Grown Wolf.
Yeah.
Tristan, who are you untying?
Theobald.
Okay. All right. So looks like NPC is still stretched out across the table.
I'm just hoping when I cast Magic Missile, the fat doesn't catch a blaze.
Yeah, just,
I'm gonna be delicious.
I was gonna use the pole to tip you over if nobody else could get loose. If I got it.
So Thyber, you are. You're about ready to pull the pole out of the ground when Tristan comes and just loosens your bonds for you. So you guys are free, but you guys are free just as two of the ogres come in. One of them has got a rough smock on, and has got a butcher knife in one hand. The other one has got a long pole with little ends like you would skewer a piece of
Kebabs.
meat to roast over a fire, and that's what the other one is holding. And they see that you are free. Now, let's see if either of you are surprised. I tell you what, Tristan, why don't you roll a d6 for your side? I'll roll for them. They are not surprised.
Because I am terrible at rolling. That is why I should not do it.
Tristan, 2. Okay, so that is a surprise. Is anybody got? Let's see. Of the people that are free, do any of you have dex bonuses?
Indeed.
15, so no.
I do. I have a +1.
Okay.
I do.
It's two.
Got a bonus to my AC, but not
Okay.
to reaction.
Tristan, did you see you had a +2?
Indeed.
Okay. So 2 is surprised for 2 rounds, except your dex bonus helps in this. If you get a +2, you're not surprised, Tristan. You can react. If you have any other number of pluses, it reduces how many rounds you're surprised for. Okay. So, Tristan, you can act, and then, so let's go ahead and do a d6 roll off, Tristan.
Again.
Simon, well, no, you go first. Okay. You go first. What is your action?
God, I tip over the pot of stuff
Ooh.
towards them so that the floor's all greasy or slippery with whatever's there.
Yeah, I
oh,
like
the
it.
bucket. Sorry,
I
not
like
the
it.
pot.
I like it. I'm going to say that this thing is actually already precariously balanced. It's up on 2 chains holding it over the fire. So I'm not going to make you roll any kind of strength roll, and you tip it over towards them.
I yell,
that's all
"Oh,
kinds
look."
of awesome. Okay.
I see that and I yell, "Oh look, dipshit soup!"
One of them is able to dive out of the way. The second one gets hit. I'm going to say scalding hot water. Probably sounds like a D12 damage to me. 8. Oh, okay. And let's see how lucky you are. Oh, pretty darn lucky. This is one that got hammered while you guys were out in the encounter. Still hasn't healed, so he burns to death in the scalding hot water. One of them is still up and can act, though. He did manage to get out of the way. This is the one with the skewer, which he's going to use to basically. Let's see. You're further back now since you upended the pot. I'm going to give it even is Groenwolf is closer. Odd is Odette is closer. Actually, there's 3 of you.
Wolf did just
1,
make
2,
a pun. Does
That's
he
fair.
dislike
Yeah.
puns?
Just going to do a D3 because Thyber is free as well.
They're pretty ogre me
3.
at this point.
Yeah. He basically thrust at Thyber. Thyber, you have no dex bonus, so you were surprised. 12. That's going to hit your nude AC.
Yup.
Take 9 points of damage as he just thrusts it right into your chest. You're unarmored. Glistening chest muscles are not enough to protect you.
It deflects off my biceps.
All right, so that's that. Nobody else can act because you're either surprised or tied up. But the next round, everybody can act. So, Thyber, why don't you roll a d6 for your side? Is anyone casting? Now, keep in mind, in first edition, spellcasters need components to cast. You do not have them on you. Clerics don't. You just need your holy symbol, which, you can...
So verbal and somatic.
Yep. If your spell is
Yeah.
verbal and somatic, you can, but if it has material components, you ain't got them.
Unless it's pork fat, then you can reach over and grab some.
Nice. So no casting?
It does require components, so no. Yeah.
Okay, you guys are going to go on segment 3. They're going on segment 6. So have at it, guys. Those of you that are free, anyway.
And we have no gear.
Our weapons are not in here, are they?
No, they are not.
Okay, I'm
So-
using this pole.
Yeah.
Right now, the pole is holding up part of the tent. You still want to use it?
Yes.
Okay.
Love this.
Yeah, go. You wrench it out of the ground. I could say in the same sweep that you can hit the one that just speared you. Go for it.
So just a straight 20 because
Yeah. Yeah, just do it as a melee attack
Or-
roll with your strength bonus.
I'll just roll my two-handed sword. It would be the same thing.
Perfect. Damage will be different, but yeah.
Right.
Oh, wow. Nice attack. That'll definitely hit. Damage is going to be different, though. It's going to be... we're going to treat it as a large club, so it's going to be a D8 plus your strength. If that is the same damage as your sword, then you can take what you roll.
No, that's a two-hander, so it's
All right.
different. So D8 plus 1, so 4 points.
All right, and I'm going to make a roll here to see if this guy was already injured. He was not one of the previously injured. But yeah. Yeah, jack him good. Who wants next? Who wants to do anything?
I'm still tied up, right?
Well,
Yeah.
I was going to free
Okay.
NPC.
You do that. Okay.
Yes.
You go over
I
and
lo-
you slip in the hog grease. Yeah. As Captain Kyrian points out, there is a cleaver laying on the floor that the one now boiled ogre has dropped.
I was actually gonna look for a non-covered in like gross stuff. Like, is there any other weapons in this room?
There's plenty of logs. I mean, you can just pick up a log and treat it as a club and hit somebody with it if you want.
Okay, I do that.
Sure.
I arm myself with a club.
Pick up a nice piece of wood, swing for the hills. Go ahead and give me a melee attack roll, modified
Oh,
by
I get
strength.
to bonk?
You do.
Okay, we're gonna bonk. That's
And that hits.
13,
3
yeah.
points of damage. Nice. Okay, yeah. He takes a step back as he reels back. Wolf, you doing anything?
Yeah, so Grown Wolf it does have experience with clubs. It's part of his pun name, so he's going to pick up a log and try to swing as well.
Okay, go for it.
All right, rolling that beautiful bean footage. An 11.
11 is... what is your... what AC do you hit with an 11?
With an 11, I hit. Oh shoot. I think I hit a 10.
10, yeah. So you miss.
Okay.
Yeah, you miss. Thyber, choose high or low for what happens with that pole when you pull it out, for what's good for you and what's bad for you. So what's good for you, high or low?
Good. I always go low, so
Roll a D100.
D100.
Nope. High. Okay, that's not good. So when you pull this big mast out of the ground and you strike the ogre with it, there's somewhat of a delay as some of the ropes keep the tension for just a moment. But then after you make your strike, the tent kind of drops down over where it's going to be where you, Grown Wolf, and Odette are, and so like you can't see anything. You've got this heavy canvas fabric that's just fallen over you. You guys are going to have to deal with that. NPC and Tristan are in the back. You guys are not affected with this, but the whole scene now, you can't tell what's going on as that part of the tent collapsed.
Am I able to act this turn? Because
No,
Tristan
because
cut me free.
you could only... He freed you this turn, so no.
Okay.
I mean, you couldn't do anything until after he frees you. So next round, NPC, why don't you roll for your side? Is anybody casting? Not that anyone can see anything that can cast. No? Okay. So NPC, go ahead and roll a d6 for your side.
I rolled a 1.
Okay. Oh, its action last round basically was interrupted because the tent dropped on him. All right, so you are going on a 4. They are going on a 1. All right, so the ogre's going to try and figure out how to get out of the canvas. Okay. All right, you guys don't see what happens with him, but your side, what do you guys want to do?
So 3 of us have to deal with the tent still,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
If anybody doesn't mind, I'm gonna just try to stand up and lift my hands straight up in the air because I'm the worst at hitting things, and I'm just gonna try to create some space for everybody else.
About how tall would you say Grown Wolf is?
I think I have it written down. Let me double check.
9'2".
He's got
I'm
reach,
5'8".
man.
I'm 5'8", but maybe I'm lanky with some wingspan.
All right, you prop up some tent to try and get some view going on. So I'm going to say you uncover All right. Well, you make enough room for Odette and Thibert to see. The ogre, you don't see the ogre though.
Is that skewer anywhere on the ground,
It's
or
probably
is
still.
that mop nearby?
The mop is nearby. Skewer's nowhere to be
I'm
seen.
I'm taking that mop.
The grease-covered mop.
You've
Got
been
it.
slapped with a wet mop.
Yup.
A
Toxic
greasy wet
Avengering
mop.
this?
Yup. I'm
Okay.
going to also try and use the mop to help push the tent up.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yep. That's. I'm gonna say with the mop, you're able to clear the area so everybody can see. Ogre's not in here. He must have gotten out. What do you guys
We
do?
need to go.
I am going to look out what I assume is the back of the tent to see
Mhm.
if we can see anything there.
Take a look out of the
Raising it.
back side of the tent. There is a wagon back there. It's got some hay on it, but it's also got all your stuff on it. Like your armor, your weapons are all piled into the back. There is no horse, though. But you don't see any
This
ogres.
way, guys.
Yeah, don't see any ogres.
Stuff this way.
Follow Tristan.
Yup.
All right.
It's ready to roll other than it has no horses?
Right. Ready to roll, but has no horses.
I'm grabbing the front of it and then heaving and starting to take off with it. Push!
I'm gonna
Push!
help. I'm gonna take the other front end because I'm assuming there's like two.
Mhm.
I'm gonna get my equipment and get dressed.
That's going to take time. I'm just
So
yelling
yeah,
for
two of
everybody to
you are
push.
just getting it moving. Odette jumps onto the back, starts getting her stuff together.
And I
Grown Wolf,
tuck and roll.
Grown Wolf, what are you doing?
Grown Wolf is also going to attempt to get his stuff. I think that's what he would do. He's very partial to all the fungus and shit
Nope,
he's collected.
makes sense. You see your spell component bag back
Yep.
there. All right, so here's what's going on. You guys are not. You can't do this quietly as the wagon is moving, and of course, the other ogres saw the tent collapse. Fortunately for you, only two of them stayed in the camp. You have no idea how long you were out. One of them is damaged, but he's collected his weaponry. The other one doesn't look like he was damaged at all. It looks quite healthy, actually. He's larger than the other ogres that you saw. And they're running up behind. So,
Do we happen to be on a decline?
no. No. It's relatively flat, and you're
Yeah.
heading into forest land. So,
Seeing.
yeah,
Go ahead,
No,
Bert,
no,
go
go ahead. That was their action. They're just
Okay.
seeing you trying to take off, and they're running after you. So you can go ahead and have an action now. You can go ahead and do something.
I want to
So-
cast. I want to cast Charm Person on the big one,
Charm person. Okay.
or Mammal.
It's probably Charm Monster.
Yeah, see, that's
Which
the
you would
thing.
need.
Yeah, you would.
Oh no,
You would
that won't
know
work.
this too. That neither of those are going to work on these creatures.
It's not a mammal.
Do I know by looking at
No,
their
it says-
proximity and ours that we're not going to make it? It's going to be stand and fight still, or does it look like there's a chance for us to pull this wagon into the woods and
What kind
try
of
to get
strength bonus do you have?
I've got a 16, so no to hit, but a +1 to damage.
Okay. What do you have, Dion? What kind of
I
strength?
have a
bonus?
16.
No, you're
we're
not.
both
You're not going to
16.
be able to
So-
pull this wagon and get away. So
So
it's animal intelligence, though. I believe for Odette. Isn't that what the spell says for a
it
mammal?
says the spell also affects mammalian animals of any kind, even those that are supernatural, giant, or monstrous.
Right, but they're animals. With the animal intelligence is what I'm getting at. These are not animals.
Oh, okay, okay,
Oh, okay.
okay.
There's a whole other spell called Charm Monster.
I don't know. Their manners seem really bad, though.
Yeah.
They could be animals.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, because never mind.
Yep.
Yeah.
They are low
Small to
intelligent,
medium.
but they are intelligent.
I'm gonna give up on.
Yes, I
level
do it at the
when
same time, and I turn and look at
realize-
him. We seem like we have to fight.
Well, I want to. I want to go ahead
I'm gonna
and
get my.
let's let Odette and Grown Wolf have an action because your action was kind of to start pulling. I'm going to say this is happening during that time. Same thing with Tristan if Tristan wanted to do something. So let's let those three do something, and then we'll reinitiate for everything else. So you both have your
Depending-
spell components now. So
Mhm.
if you want to cast, you can cast.
Odette, do you want to go first?
No, you can go ahead.
Can I cast Magic Missile in a way that's gonna be the 10 by 10 AOE that's not gonna hit my buds?
magic missile. I think you can designate a creature, or did you
Okay,
need
well
sleep?
then I'm gonna aim for the one that looks like he's taking some fire.
Oh,
That
sure.
seems to me-
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, not a problem. Let's see. What does magic missile do for damage at your level?
Let me double check.
D4 plus 1.
D4
Magic-
plus 1. Yeah.
You'll get another one at 3rd, so you get one every
Yeah,
other
go for it.
level.
I'll take that.
It goes down. Yeah.
Nice.
What does your magic missile look like for Grown Wolf?
For Grown Wolf, it's oh, that's a good question. I'm gonna say it's actually like it's almost like putrescence. It's a scalding ray of pus, basically.
Pus to the face.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it
We
goes
call-
down with
Take that, puss, I say.
the
as I
pus
hit him
causes
with
like boiling lesions on his face, and his eyeballs pop out. And he goes back.
it. He's like Arnold Schwarzenegger in Total Recall when the atmosphere gets taken out and his eyes bug
Yeah.
out.
Right. Odette, did you have another spell you wanted to cast, or if you wanted to like do some combat? Either one is you can do.
No, because I'm still getting dressed on the back of this thing, so
You don't want to
I'm
grab
just-
a weapon and.
probably not. Like,
Okay. No,
I'm
that's
not
fine.
great for hitting.
Okay. Dion, roll a d6 for your side. This is where you guys can decide to
I
drop
would
it.
kind of like an
Oh,
action.
sorry. Yep. Yes,
I
you
have
can
just
take an
thought of
action.
something I would do. I will crawl back into the tent and I will find the bucket of greasy lardy stuff.
Okay.
And-
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you say you take the long way around, so you don't have to go through the ogre that's still standing there. You get your bucket of lard, and so you can
We
have
can
it at the
go- I
beginning.
can go back in the way we just came out, surely.
So you will have the bucket of lard at the beginning of your guys' turn. So,
Good.
Yep. Dion, did you roll a d6 for your side?
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
Yeah, not good for you. Is anybody casting this round? One ogre. He looks like very fit and ready to go, though. Nope. Okay, so 6.
Oh, you know what?
sorry.
Did my sleep spell have a chance to go off earlier, or no? I don't think.
Wait, I thought you said magic missiles. What you cast?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's My bad.
It's a magic missile of sleep.
All
Oh, he slept forever.
So what the ogre is going to do, since you guys haven't had a chance to stop pulling the wagon yet, since your turn hasn't come up, he is basically just going to bring his club down and smash the wheels on the wagon. Yeah, it's 5 is enough to destroy the wagon wheel. That's its action. What do you guys want to do?
I'll run around and grab my sword if it's within reach.
Yeah, say it's right there on top.
Hmm.
I'm
gonna-
gonna pick up one of the burning logs from the pit of fire
Sure.
where that was going, and then make my way outside.
Do, 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 do. Don't mind me. All right. Sure. Grown
I'm
wolf.
gonna- Yeah, I'm gonna try to rock that ogre like a wagon wheel. I'm gonna try to rock him any way I feel by hitting him with my club that I just
Yeah,
picked
Pick
up.
up club.
Rock him like a hurricane.
Go
That's
for it.
right. All right, rolling it now. Give me just a second. There we are. 17, and that I rolled
Yeah,
a 17.
that hits.
Yeah, that would hit
Yeah,
a
4 points of damage. It certainly hurts it.
Nice.
Can I find my weapon on the cart? Any of them?
Actually, give me just a second here, because I am
Okay.
addition changes are a thing. I'm looking up the charm person just to make sure what I said earlier holds true. So any person meaning a character race, with the exception of elves, and other small to medium sized but now they're large sized anyway, so it still wouldn't have affected them. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Okay, so what were you doing? NPC.
Are any of my weapons visible?
Yes, they're all right there, right on top.
I want to take my battle axe, and can I try and hit him in the same turn?
Yeah, I
or-
was gonna say you and Thyber can actually go ahead and pick up your weapon and hit the same turn. I'm fine with that. This thing is lumbering and slow. I'll allow that.
Right.
So Thiber, if you want to roll an
Heck
attack
yeah.
too.
Okay.
Nice hit. Couple points of damage. And Thiber.
Finally a hit.
Oh, nice damage too. Okay, let me see what
Nice.
we got here. 10, 12. Okay, won't kill it, but let me roll a morale check for it. He is the last one here. Yeah, he's going to fight on. All right, so everyone else has had a turn? I think, yep. Okay, so it goes, it's going to hit, who's the last one to stab at it? It's going to be Thiber.
I just fucked it up. So.
Yeah, it's going to hit you, Thiber. 10 crushing points with its club.
Ouch.
You still up?
Yep. We got 5 left.
All right, so Tristan sounds like he's got something sneaky to do. So why don't you roll a d6 for your side? Is anybody casting this time? Nope. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so it goes on 2. You guys go on 4. So it's going to continue to press its attack on Thiber. It's going to miss. So you guys can go. I'm really interested in what Tristan's going to do with his burning log and bucket of lard.
It's just to set it, tip the lard all over it, and then set the lard on fire and burn it alive.
All right, I tell you what. Just make me a simple dex check. Doesn't even have
Throws
to be
it all
great.
over me. Oh shit.
Yeah, stand back, NPC. That is a success.
It's a high success. All right, you cover it with the still liquid pig fat and light him on fire with the branch from the cook fire. Okay, so he's going to start off by taking... Yeah, well, that 8 points of damage killed him anyway, so he's just going to continue to burn as he writhes on his little death roll on the ground. Stop, drop, me roll. Oh, me dead. Okay.
There we go.
You look around. The blazing ogre in front of you. Everything else seems fairly quiet. The other ogres are gone.
I'm going to start hastily getting my gear re-equipped before they get returned.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna get re-equipped.
Good work, everyone.
Did anybody?
I'd like to.
Go ahead.
Is it possible, like, I have a non-weapon proficiency in alertness or sound analysis. Is it possible for me to use either of that to give us some sort of an advantage to knowing if people are coming?
What those do is if you're camping,
Yeah.
you have a better than normal chance of finding out if you're about to
Okay.
be ambushed.
Okay. I wasn't sure if I could use them normally.
Mhm.
Okay.
No, the skills have kind of specific uses.
I'm just
But-
going to do old-fashioned keep and watch because I'm ready. So I'm just
Yeah.
going to keep watch and just look at what's going on and see if I see anything.
Well, in that case, the alertness would count because you guys are, in a camp. Is anybody wearing anything better than chain, like plate or field plate, anything like that? I don't think
Yeah,
so.
I have banded armor and banded armor
Okay.
is what I have.
Yeah. Then you guys are fine. If you had any higher armor, they probably cut it off you. They weren't going to take the time to pull off buckles and such, but those armor can just be slipped on, so they're fine. Any
Is
gold
there
that you
any
guys
other
had on you
tents in
though
this camp?
is gone. So like all your possessions there except for your
I'm
gold. They
broke.
took your gold.
They
I'm
left.
broke anyway.
Just the gold.
They left my
or
crown.
What about silver and copper?
They took all your money.
Okay.
The
okay.
crown wasn't. I tell you what. Let's do the luck check. You say you always want low. Give me
Yep,
a
always
D100.
low.
It's not particularly like valuable looking, so there's a chance they didn't take it. They didn't take it.
Put it back on my head.
That's gonna be a test.
So is there only the one tent here that we collapsed, or is there
This
more?
is it. Just the one.
Okay. Was there anything that looked like it held belongings? In the
You
tent?
never
Yeah,
had
any loot.
Yeah, you never had a good chance to look through it. So if you guys want to go back to the tent and look in through it,
Yeah, well, after I get all set up, I'm just gonna go check it out real quick, see what we can work with to defend ourselves.
sure.
I think we should escape.
Yeah, we need to
I mean,
saturate
where
the
is-
area with our absence.
Where's the other guy who was with us? Whose name I cannot remember.
Sold us
at
up the
all.
river. Tellish was giving them. They gave him a bunch of money
We're
for
getting
giving
too
us
close
to
the
him.
truth.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or rather,
Actually,
Tellish gave them
the
money.
only one that saw that was Thiber, but you guys did hear him yell out that he was going to kill him.
Yeah, during this time, I would have, let everybody know what's going if they didn't know about it.
Uh-oh,
Okay.
nobody did.
So we're gonna kill him. Got it.
Yes.
Well, we
the
can't just
sooner
go
the
and kill
better.
him. I mean,
I
we'll
mean,
have
we
to-
can.
No, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Right. You saw how well it happened the last time we were in the presence of the people.
Do you want me to roll anything for searching in this tent?
No, you can have everything that's there, which is unfortunately very little. This is the woodcutter's hut, so his possessions are there. There is 5 gold and a handful of copper and silver, amounts to about 6 gold. In that was his wealth, his lifetime accumulation of wealth. Dion, you gonna take that?
Yeah. He's already dead. I saw his hand falling out of a thing in the corner.
Yep.
How much
Any-
silver and copper?
Just put it down as 6 gold.
6 gold. You got it.
Any
There are-
of the ogres laying around, I'm going to go cut their heads off, other than the burnt one.
Okay,
So that's what, 2?
2.
I look for any caged animals.
No caged
Didn't
animals.
you?
There
Didn't
are
you have your lizards?
nope. She came out
They're
here on
not with us.
horseback.
Go ahead.
There are a stack of furs that are quite valuable in here. This is what he's collected prior to winter.
Are there any that
I
look
wouldn't
like I
take
can?
them.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You gonna wear them like a cape, grown
Yeah, I
wolf?
was gonna say. Are there any that I can wear like a shawl?
There we go. There we go.
I mean, I'll take the fur if it looks
Mhm.
valuable.
Yeah, just a matter of transport. The furs are kind of bulky. You can take some of the finer specimens and just roll it up and take it. I'm fine with that. But there's a fair
I
amount
have
here.
a backpack.
Is that
Yeah.
wagon wheel repairable in a short order?
Has anybody got woodworking as a
Ooh, let me check.
secondary skill or carpentry?
Don't think mine is.
No, I have blacksmithing.
Not in my wheelhouse.
I got blind
Swimming.
fighting and swimming.
Yeah,
not
it's
bulky.
probably repairable by a wheelwright, but none of you are skilled enough to do that.
Yeah, no, I don't have it.
All right.
Is there
just-
anything really ogre-like? I guess I'm looking for a carving that they might have done, or something that indicates that this was made by trolls or ogres.
Oh, if
These
you-
should
if you
work,
wanna
and I
check
hold up their
bodies, yeah, if you want to check their bodies, one of the dead has a pouch that has a whole bunch of smooth river stones that have they've been carved with different like glyphs on them.
So, Bert, they were cooking. Is there anything interesting that Grown Wolf would want to sample that he hasn't seen before?
Well, if you go back and look at the contents of the pot, you're pretty sure that's the remains of the woodcutter at the bottom that's been nicely stewing for hours and hours.
You know.
And you notice Dion or NBC still has a little bit of grease on it.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
that.
Yeah, I look at Dion, and it's like the Looney Tunes cartoons where they're on a desert island and one of them looks like a steak. I've always wondered what long pig tasted like. I say to myself as I take a little nibble.
Tastes like chicken.
No, not bad.
I just shake my head a bit. I was like, okay. Well, what do we do now? Do we want to hide out and try and take the rest of them out when they come back? We could light the camp
They
on
could come
fire
back
and
with
hide
even
in the
more.
tree line.
We should.
They already know that something has gone down here if they can see, because this person is on fire, and there's probably smoke
Yeah.
and stuff rising up from there. So I say we just head
Yeah.
back and
Agreed.
deal with
Tell us.
whatever that guy's name was. I'm terrible with names.
Hellish?
Yes.
Hellish.
Yes, I knew it began with a T.
I
I'm gonna
agree
be
with
a-
you. I look at the one that's pus filled and I say, secretion is the better part of valor. And then I start to walk away from the whole group towards
The burning ogre groans at your pun.
I'm totally going to set fire to the tent before we leave. I just
What that
wanna
woodcutter
burn it
ever do
all.
to you?
A lot.
Okay, so you leave.
Yeah, where
even
is
more
the
things
woodcutter?
I
He's
ate
in the
some of it. He
soup.
was in the
Stew.
pot.
Oh, he's in the pot. Okay, he's in the pot. Okay. Oh God.
His name's Stu.
Yeah, his name was Stu.
burning. Is now.
I'm
Okay,
up for
so
that.
your horses are gone. You've got your weapons and armors and Sans money, your other possessions back. It looks like they were going to take all your other possessions. They just had not come back for the wagon yet.
Now, which way do we go?
Yeah, that's the other question. Tellish led you here. Are any of you particularly skilled at navigation, or you're kind of in the middle of a
No.
great forest?
Ah. He
Well,
said,
we should
looking
know
at
the
Luke
direction
Shack.
where we came into the clearing. To start
Yeah.
heading
Yep.
from that direction and try to hopefully pick
Backtrack.
tracks.
Okay. All right.
So
So go ahead.
I can also as a druid, I typically know the forest, so I can also help navigate our way.
Can you
If we
ask
come
the
across
bird
an
to guide
animal,
us?
if we come across an animal, I can use speak with animals and I can talk to it and ask it how to get us the fuck out of here.
So where should we go though? I mean, that guy just sold us out. So if we show back up at that place, like, what are they gonna do?
Well, we can get him.
I think we
I
should.
don't care what they do. I'm killing him.
Yeah.
I think we should go maybe back to the other console and report that they tried to assassinate us, and tell them we had proof that one of the servants in the tower, like, set stuff up, and try and see if they'll just go after it and leave it between them. But like, yeah, they just tried to kill us and we're trying to investigate this shit. I think we're in a little deep. It'd be unwise to show up back over there.
Well, we
Yeah.
don't know how many people are in on this. We know at least one person isn't, and that's the mage guy who hired us originally.
Yeah.
If we
and-
kill the guy and present proof that he was selling us down the river and was working with these trolls and the people who were setting up the wizard, maybe somebody would turn to our side, but I don't know.
Our ship's there. I say we kill him and we take off. It doesn't matter.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's up to you guys. It's been well, your ship's probably not patched up enough yet. It's only been a couple of days.
We could still head back there where we're obviously more in positive favor with people, in a sense, and report, like I said, report our findings, and yeah, maybe they'll offer us something.
What if we just show back up?
I feel like they'll try to kill
Because
us.
what do you think Tellish has told them? Like, what do we think Tellish has told them? What excuse could he possibly?
You know what?
And
He
he's
probably
going to
told
assume
everybody
that
that we were attacked and killed, and he barely made it out.
Cool.
You know what?
Good, then we
You know
have an
what?
opposing story. Basically, us.
And you have all
Yeah.
those heads.
Yeah. And I've
Yeah.
got these.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I have these.
I'm
And
down.
I have these, and I point to nothing.
And I have knees. And I point to my knees.
You do. Good call.
And you have my ogre heads.
If you use animal friendship, you can get bee's knees.
So, are you guys going to just try and find your way back to the village? Is that what the consensus is then, or?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
why not? We're gonna
Disney
retrace our
princess can talk to
steps.
some birdies to lead us.
All right. Amongst you, since none of you are woods people, who do you think is going to be the better tracker?
The
No
druid.
doubt.
I want to find an animal.
Want to find an
Yeah.
animal? Sure. What kind of animal?
So I have what does animal lore even do for me as a non-weapon proficiency?
Animal lore is actually really useful. It'll tell you the disposition of an animal, whether or not it could be friendly or if it's going to attack. It would tell you what it would be useful for, whether it's food, its pelt, etc. It would tell you where to find certain animals.
Okay. I would
As
probably
foods to befriend it.
Yeah.
I would probably try to like where I can find an animal in this forest. Then I would look for an animal.
Yeah. So having animal lore, what animal do you want?
One that's good at navigation, who knows the woods, gets around a little bit.
Probably
Maybe
a bird.
crow.
Yeah,
Get
probably a bird.
We can do-
crow. Offer. I have
Crows are
shinies.
crows are very smart. So yes.
I have shinies.
Uh,
I can give him a shiny.
this is a dense forest. Birds are easy to find. You find a bird.
Whee.
Now, to be able to communicate it with all that, you're going to need that spell. Is it still available, or have you cast it today?
I haven't cast it today, but I
Are
have to
you
make a choice.
sure?
What? Speak with animals?
Yeah. Was the flea today, or was the flea yesterday?
I thought the flea was yesterday.
Yeah, it was.
Because I have animal
Yes.
friendship on the flea. I don't have speak with flea.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Drummer for Green Day.
Yeah,
So this thing's not going to be my friend. It's just going to be something that I speak with.
sure.
So it takes 5 segments.
Go
Oh
ahead.
my god.
It says it flirts with me in an
I
unbecoming
cast-
way.
I didn't read this spell completely. It's not speak with animal, it's speak with animals. So all animals of a particular type, so all crows within 40 feet will now speak to me.
They will say you've got a murder of crows nearby.
Oh my god. Take us back. Take us back to the village.
Okay, let me read it real quick here. If you got
Okay.
it, you can actually. If you've got it, just read it out to me if you would.
The spell allows the druid to speak with all animals of a particular type or species that are within 40 feet of her when the spell's casting is complete. In all other respects except as denoted above, the spell is identical to the second level cleric spell Speak with Animals, which I pasted below. When it invokes the spell, I'm able to communicate with and understand the speech of normal animals, with the exception of mindless creatures. While the spell lasts, the animal and any other animals of the same type in its company will refrain from attacking, even if they were initially hostile.
Cool.
Depending on the nature of the conversation, if it's neutral or of the same tendency as the clerics or druids, animal may be disposed to help the cleric in some manner. Spell does not permit speech with animals of monstrous or unnatural nature. Communication with a monster, such as a cockatrice, is beyond the spell's power. It also doesn't make the animal smart.
Okay.
Actually, instead of going back, we should see if maybe he went a different direction. If they've seen him or can track him,
All right. So I'm gonna
take us to him.
work in.
I can talk with him for a while, so
I'm gonna work in Captain Curion's catastrophe here. So they're not. So the spell doesn't say that they're going to be well disposed to you, just that they'll be helpful. All right. So you got this murder of crows in front of you here.
They're a bunch
And
of
you
smart asses.
You start talking to them.
Yeah.
And so they encircle you. Some of them actually land on some of your friends' shoulders, just so that they're more like head height with you.
yeah.
So there's these just crows just all around you guys, paying attention to Odette. So first of all, what do you ask of them? What do you say?
I say, hello, crows, friends, murder. Do you think you might be able to help me?
And as I hear her talking to them, I say, "Tell them it was a really close call."
Oh my god, I'm not telling them that.
And so everybody else just hears the squawking, but they're like, "Friend, huh? Well, that's a little forward. What have you done for us lately? Look, lady, you're in our forest. Either die so we can eat your eyes, or move along."
Crows don't eat eyes, do they? I asked them that directly.
Of course we do.
Well, do I have a deal for you? We just took care of a camp back this way. Lots of good pickings left for you. Lots of headless bodies. We took the heads off so you don't have to. And so, once you help me, you go and do that. That's my gift to you. That's our gift to you.
Yeah, how's that a gift? If they're dead, we're gonna take them anyway. It's not like we need your permission to eat them.
But I know, but I'm telling you that they're there before other birds get there. This is like insider info. This is like insider training. I could go to jail for this.
Give me a charisma check.
It's like the thing I have the most of. Please, God, please, charisma check. Oh,
We have
Lord.
we
have
5
rerolls.
rerolls. Yeah.
I have a 9. Do I want to try and reroll for something higher? I have an 18 charisma, so
That's actually fine.
okay,
It's like-
okay.
I like the cut of your jib, lady, but look, we don't do anything for free, and while that's helpful, it's still free. You got anything you want to give us? You got some shiny things? We like shiny things.
I turn to NPC and I say, "Do we have any shinies?"
I pull out
by the way,
6 gold coins.
Bob's gonna crap in his head there. You don't mind, do you?
Yeah, I found gold
Thiber,
in the farmer thing.
one of them is like on the top of your crown, and just kind of craps down the middle of the crown.
So you said I had like a total of 6 gold, but it
6
was
gold.
like 5 gold and then a bunch of
Yeah,
silver
and then a
and
bunch of
copper.
silver.
So I'm gonna just scatter those coins for them.
Okay,
I'm just
some of
gonna
them,
scatter coins for them.
some of them hop
Okay.
off and grab the shinies. It's like, yeah, that's all right. That's all right. What do you want? That earns you a
So-
favor.
So there was a man who came back through here very recently on a horse. I describe him to the birds as I remember him, which I don't
Oh, wait,
remember
hold
his-
on, lady. Give me a bird's eye view of that. What's his head look like? What's his shoulders look like?
Well, thankfully, his token on the board, I knew exactly what his shoulders and head looked like. Basically, all I'm looking for is a human who was on horseback who traveled through this area in the last, like, let's say, like, hour. Let's go like last 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah, sure. We know where he went.
Okay, I would like to know where he went as well.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Anything else?
What? Can you first?
I'll
I
way
need
back
to
to the city.
first. Yeah, how do we go back? Like I assumed we were following him first, though.
Take us to him. That's all I care about.
Okay. Also, potentially, if you could just let us know, like the way back to the main city, main town.
Yeah, that's 2 different paths. I can send Roy over there with half the party if you want, and I can take you to where the other guy went if that's what you want. You got any more of those shinies?
Do we have anything else shiny on us? Hold on a second. Let
Hey.
me see.
Psst, you got a
I'm
lot
gonna
of
give-
friends, lady. Between them, they got a lot of eyeballs.
How about some of these eyeballs, and I
They
hold
do.
them, or I can't hear it.
I whisper back. They do have a lot of eyeballs, but please don't peck out their eyes, please.
All right.
Got those 2 heads.
Roy, stop it, Roy. there's
I love
one,
the idea that
there's
one
one
is
hanging
Roy.
on your
Yeah.
shoulder, grown
There's one
wolf,
named
and
Roy.
it's just edging itself closer to the side of your neck.
Like looking at you.
Hey Ray, if there's 19 of these and they're murderous, we would be killed by COVID-19.
Wow.
Corvid-19. Corvid-19, everyone.
Wow. Okay.
Electric greed.
So
is
I turn
very
toward the rest of
important.
our group and I say, so the town is this way, Tellish is that way. What are we gonna do?
Yeah, he
We
was
going
not
after
heading back
Tellish?
towards town.
I'm inclined to follow Tellish. What do you think?
I know what Thiber wants.
Yeah, let's go murder him.
But I'm
If there's no witnesses, why not?
Well, the question
We
is,
come back and
if we
just
go and murder him, then everybody knows that we murdered him.
What if we
Mm.
just
We
capture
are
him?
independent adjudicators. We could
I
just say
mean,
this is
not
our
if he's
adjudication.
not if no one else is
That was our
around.
adjudication. I like
Not
that.
if no one
Tristan.
else is
And we got
around.
attacked by ogres, and he didn't make it.
What if
that is true.
yeah, we got attacked by ogres and he didn't make it. We buried the body.
what
That's
if
the truth.
all of us go toward Tellish except for one, and one of us goes back to the town to alert people and potentially get help?
I've cast my spells. I've had my fill of meat. I wouldn't mind just taking a jaunt back to town.
I mean, yeah, if you want,
Sure.
and then the rest of us
mean,
will go
If we're
take out
if
Tellish.
we're sure that Tellish didn't leave instructions to kill anybody who comes out of the woods who isn't me. I mean, I'm all okay with it. Actually, hang on a second. You won't be with us making puns. Off you go.
Can you
I
give
say-
him?
Go ahead. I was gonna say. I say the only requirement is that I get one of those nice fur shawls. I really want one.
I was going to say, Thiber, if you think you could give Grown Wolf one of your heads to
Sure.
take with just for proof,
Mhm.
I think that might be helpful.
Take them both if you want.
Ooh,
Okay.
2 heads are better than 1, and I just sling them over my shoulders with a shawl, and I start jaunting back towards town.
Crow immediately
One-
starts pecking the eyes out of the ogre head.
That's fine. One last question for the crows. Where did the group of ogres go?
Same place as the man on the horse.
Oh.
Oh, and there's like 4 of them, I think. Three of them maybe.
And one of
'cause we
them's a magi.
I think we killed the magi because the big
Mhm.
one was still at the no.
Mhm.
Oh, maybe we should just go back to the town and turn against him, or try to.
What else is in that direction that the man on the horse went, crows?
Well, let's see. To the ocean.
Is he making a break for it?
Fuck it, we can sully his name and use him as the scapegoat for the Baron, get our ship fixed for free, and get the fuck out of this place.
Is there another village or something? No, wait, the ocean. That's where the priest. He was an ocean priest, was he not?
Yeah, we're on an island, aren't we?
Yeah, you're on an island.
Ah, so everywhere is the ocean.
I think we should just make him the scapegoat for the murder at this point.
That doesn't really solve
Um,
things, though, I say, as I'm, like, twirling the 2 heads.
No, but it solves our problem, and then we can leave.
The Raven's
wanna
got
know
like a
why
death
he
grip
did
on
it.
the eye socket, trying to stay on it as you're moving it around.
Whee!
Let's go back to town and rest up. I think we've taken a lot of damage. Let's all go back to town, rest up, let people know what happened, regroup, and then head after them. I think it's our best bet. He wouldn't have gone into town with a bunch of ogres, so I don't think he's gone back yet.
No.
Was there any crows? Were there any other people other than the man and the ogres?
You got any more shinies?
Do we know that they're asking for shinies at this point?
Or just one eyeball from one of your friends?
I tell
What
you,
do
they're
say?
asking for shinies.
You don't seem
they
to
really
like
want the
that one very
eyeballs.
much. I'm going, just one eye, one eye.
They
He'll
really
improve
want
his
just one-
looks. Come on!
No.
I offer
Talking about
that
me
I
on
could...
improving the looks.
Yeah. They're already high in Thybur, though. They don't need you.
Oh.
Here's the thing, though. They say they want shinies. I know I have human bits inside of me. I offer to regurgitate and puke up the meal that I have started to eat.
Okay, yeah, the one off on the skull that you're holding and the head just pops off and starts picking through it. It's like,
Fantastic. Didn't sit well with me anyway.
Okay. So,
baby
yeah,
bird.
was there anyone else other than the man and the ogre? Man and the ogres.
Yeah, there was some more of you people, you two-legged walkers, but they were on horseback. They were wearing shiny armor.
Where were they going? Where did they come from? Where are they going?
Well, they talked to the guy that you were trying to find.
Not Joe or something.
They
Yeah,
went,
that's
went
what I
back,
was about to say.
went back to the village.
They went back to the village. Okay.
It's kind of moving its wings like, that way's the village, that way's your other guy.
Oh man. Do you think we should go to Rustinford?
You know, that's
Yeah,
a pretty
next
good
village.
idea.
Is Rustinford probably untainted? You find the people there. I don't know.
I mean, they did murder people in a house.
No, that's the other village, right?
That's the village we're going back to. Rustinford is the one with the Baron.
Oh.
With
Yeah.
the opposing. Baron,
Rustinford
right?
is the village where the murder occurred.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Do we know
Maybe-
anybody high up there?
Never been there.
Yep, I think that's a better bet at this point. We know the other town is super turbo fucked.
disappear, give up on this quest, just move on.
Yeah, no,
move on.
we have a lot of information about the infighting in this town. We could just sell it to them.
Hide out for a couple of days so our boat's done, get back and get the hell out of Dodge.
Yep, that's the only problem with it is that you've got a crew, other party members, and a ship back in.
Corian.
Yeah, but
is in
you
jail.
can always figure that out later. Up to you guys.
The longer we stay gone, the more
Sus we look.
unless we just stay gone because they probably think we're dead. Maybe we do go back to the main town. Fuck it. Who else wants to make this decision? I can't make this decision.
We've got our crew there, so we at least have people that have our back.
I think
so
we just
many eyes. Come on, ladies. So many eyes.
Calm yourself down. I gave you so many shinies. You are rich. You've had more gold than I have ever had in your bird.
Can't poop gold.
You can't melt gold coins with. Gross.
Okay, let's go back to the main village. Let's go back. What is I can't remember the name of the town. I remember Restonford. I don't remember the name of the town we're in.
I have it in my notes, but I don't have them handy. Actually, we have a journal here, don't we? We have a good one.
Yep. It's Garrotten.
Garrotten, that's it. Oh yeah, because you want somebody murdered, you go to Garrotten.
Garrotten, yeah.
All
Well, of all the Garrotten luck, I think we just go back and be agents of chaos.
Okay, let's go back.
So you're going to go back to
so
Garrotten?
goddamn lucky they weren't demanding tongues.
Unless anyone else has suggestions about going somewhere else and strong feels, we should just go back to Garrotten.
No, I think we should go to Garrotten and tell them what we found.
Favor's very reluctant to not chase the guy, but gives in.
Okay.
I mean, we have enough evidence to turn over to them to be like, all right, it was probably an S or the person that tried to kill us.
Yeah. I mean, at the very least, it's a resolution. We will see how they respond to that and go from there.
All right. Well, the crows will show you the way. If you give them a moment to scavenge the battlefield, they will just kind of follow along with you, give you the direction.
Okay. Hooray.
Nice.
Okay. Loosely, how are you guys traveling? You got here on horseback, so you're on foot now. What is your marching order? Ish. Like just who's in the front and who's in the back is really
I
all
would
I
be
need
in
to
the
know.
front.
Yeah, I figure our
I would be
crew
in the front.
I'll be second.
I'll be last.
I'll be in front of NPC, kind of like buffeted by armored folk.
Okay. As you go along, then you have it's got a longer distance to cover on foot than on horse, of course. You are apparently out for a while because as you get along the trail, you're noticing how lower in the sky the sun is. It's getting towards night, at least late afternoon. As you're going along, you're just kind of following the crows or just kind of going above you in a V formation, kind of showing you the rough direction. The leader of the crows drops back down on your shoulders like, hey, lady, you sure you won't give me an eyeball from one of these guys? It's so much better from a living guy. I mean, I got something I could tell you. I mean, you probably really want to know.
Oh my god. There's such temptation to just give this crow my eyeball. No, I'm kind of attached to it. I need it. What if I promise you an eyeball from a living creature?
Two and you got a deal.
Okay.
All right.
Hit this motherfucker.
Hey, well, you were asking about any more people around. There's some up ahead on horseback. They're kind of waiting on the road.
Okay. Do they look like they're waiting in this direction? Like they're waiting for us? Or do they look like they're just...
What am I, psychic lady? I don't know. They're just on the road.
Are they facing? What direction are they facing? And are they moving?
They're both up trail. They're looking in our direction. They're not moving. They're just waiting, sitting there.
Okay.
They got those damn metal tops on. Can't get to their eyes.
Be effing ambushed is what's about to happen. Okay, I relay this to the rest of the group. So it looks like there is a group of people waiting
The crow has left your
Potentially-
shoulders.
potentially for us.
I ain't going till I get my 2 eyeballs.
2.
How's the deal?
I'm gonna have to go around.
Yeah, can you how many of them are there, Crow? What's the crow's name? Roy was the other crow's name. What's his crow's name?
G, and the other one's Biv.
Bell bib at the bow.
Roy G. Biv. I hate you.
I'm sorry.
I don't
2
actually
humans,
hate
2
you.
horses.
2 humans, 2 horses? I say we go for this. There's 2
Yeah.
up ahead.
Yeah.
Do you want to try and sneak in? Tristan.
Tristan, I'm going to give you my light crossbow, okay? You really should have a ranged weapon, I say.
I should have a ranged weapon. Oh well.
Are you proficient in range crossbow?
He's level 1. He's not proficient in anything yet, right?
No, he can be. You guys unlocked the proficiencies. So
Oh,
he can
okay,
be.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So yeah, let's ambush these
Something.
fools.
If the soldiers, for the state, is it a hambush because the pigs?
Oh my god. Yes, it is. Oh
Oops.
my goodness.
Tap.
You accidentally pulled that trigger, didn't you, Tristan?
Three?
I push him out to the front of the thing. Hey, this is the guy you're looking for. Come and kill him. Yeah.
Oh no.
No, I mean I can sneak up and see what they're wanting. Yeah, I can do that. Not a problem.
All right. Well, if you want to do that scouting and hiding, why don't you make me a little hide roll?
A hide in shadows roll.
Yep.
Here we
If you
are.
fail, it doesn't necessarily mean you were spotted.
I fail miserably.
Reroll. How many rerolls do we have left?
Oh, we have
Re-roll,
5.
re-roll, re-roll.
Up to you. You can re-roll if you want.
Yeah, as I said before, wait, is it hide in shadows or is it move silently?
Hide in shadows because you're trying to say unseen.
All right, I'll burn 1 reroll on this because I don't have a particularly good chance.
Wow,
But with
look
a
at that.
2, yes, that is a 2 out of 100. Yeah.
Okay. You see 2 armored soldiers on horseback. They have the livery of Garrotten on. They both have crossbows that are just kind of casually laying on their horse saddles, and they seem to be watching the road back in the direction that your party is coming from. They're just casually talking to each other, yawning. It looks like they've been here for a while. The horses are a little nervous from all the crows nearby. They don't seem to notice. Rolled a 6. You're hidden. You can see there are 2 of them. They do seem to be waiting. They are from Garrotten.
They're not saying things like, "Oh, I sure hope we can murder those people so we can go back home," or anything.
No, they're just talking about what they're going to do tonight once they're off duty. Not really telling. They're not talking about what they're here to do. If that's if you want to sit and listen for a while, maybe they'll drop something, but it's not what you're hearing right now.
Yeah, I'll sit there and wait for a little while before I head back to
Okay.
the others.
High or low?
It's low.
Roll me a d100. Let's see if they just happen to give up a little something in their casual conversation. Low.
Barely.
Okay.
Oh, that's low.
They are talking about you're picking up you're not picking up like every word that they're saying. They're talking fairly low, but you kind of get the gist of they're talking about increasing guild membership, Tristan being not so bad of a guild leader. We've had better, we've had worse. Wish he'd put more money into the guild.
You said Tristan there. Did you mean
Oh,
somebody
sorry.
other than me?
Tristan. It was you all along, Tellish.
That is a
You son of
Tristan
a
couldn't
bitch.
remember. Richard couldn't remember his name, so Bert just
Yeah.
made it his character's name.
And you said the guild?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they have a short conversation about is it time to increase the numbers in our guild? Tellish is an okay leader.
The
Yeah.
guards aren't a guild, are they?
No, they're talking about the Assassin's Guild that the other guys were trying to root out.
Yeah.
So I go back to the others. Hi, you'll never guess what I overheard. Blah 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 blah. So
They're gonna drink all
mean-
night.
A single word
No.
of that.
yes.
Well, let's keep both of them alive. One of them needs to have its eyes pecked out, and then we take one of them back so that it tells everything, or we threaten to have its eyes pecked out too. Sound good?
I like this. I'm
That's
feeling a bit peckish
actually a
myself
decent
after all
plan.
that puking.
I owe a crow.
You'll make good on that too, lady. Oh, trust me, you'll make good on that.
I like how my ability to speak with animals is long since past, but like we're just keeping it going for the
Yeah.
sake of this. At
It's
some
a
point, this just
bit
becomes an
going
annoying crow, just like follows me and just pecks at me, and I'm like, I don't understand what you're saying. Go
I
away.
will follow you wherever you may crow.
Oh my god. All right, let's do this. So let's ambush them.
Yeah.
I'm for this.
Okay. Well, let's see. Well, you guys definitely are not surprised. They are 2 rounds of surprise.
Hell
You got them
yeah.
flat-footed. What do you guys want to do?
Beat him in the face.
Uh,
You said they only had crossbows, right?
Well, no, they've got maces and other weapons on them. It's just the crossbows what's out. They just kind of casually have them on their saddles.
I'm gonna-
Okay, I'm gonna do something not particularly.
Do it.
That's not gonna go down well here. With our 2 surprise rounds, I would like to sneak up, and my first attack would be to hamstring the horses.
Ooh. Sure. Sounds good. Just make me an attack roll. I mean, the horses are not stationary targets. They'll move when you're...
You're not gonna pull
Yeah.
the oh damn it, was the character's name in Conan jumps up on the horse, just like cha 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 cha, gets a dude in the kidneys.
God.
Well, I just wanted them to not run away.
Yep.
Rather than not die.
Yeah, that's fair.
No,
and
it's
then
fine,
we
yeah.
can feed the horse eyes to the crows.
No.
Yeah, they're gonna be
If they're,
hamstrung.
if
It's
they're
fine.
hamstrung, they're dead.
He goes to hamstring and gets kicked in the face.
Yeah.
The
Maybe.
hamstring, I just imagined it was like on
Horses,
Endor
horses are
whenever
basically feet and
you fly
stomachs,
around
and if you
the legs
screw
of
up
the
feet-
AT-AT.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
horses have problems with their
No.
legs.
No,
They are
they're
prey animals. They have to be
Can't
put
just
down.
trip
Or
them or something. Okay.
Well, as I said, wasn't going to be particularly. An
Oh, wow.
11.
There's
There we
the
go, so-
scream of
Reroll.
horses as...
Oh, you got it.
as you slash tendons and the horses fall over. All right, let me just make... I'm just going to make a simple dex check to see if anybody gets trapped. No, they are
I
able
didn't
to
mean
jump
unhopped,
free
you're
of the
right.
horses. What is everyone else doing? You've got screaming horses down on the ground. Yeah, like, we have good lives ahead of us!
As soon as he makes his move, I'm gonna be charging in.
Yeah, charge in as well with Tibber.
Don't we? Yeah.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, guys. Make attacks.
I want to cast Charm Person on one of them.
Ooh.
Okay, how many segments does Charm Person take?
4 segments.
All right, so they're going to get their attacks in first. So if anybody's still alive, then it'll go off.
Probably.
Keep one alive. We've
That's
made the
not
plan
good.
to keep both of them alive. They have to be live eyes. Live eyes.
That's
Right.
when the horses went down.
I hit a
Because you
9.
wanted them alive.
NPC, you just missed. Thiber hit.
Can I re-roll?
You've got rerolls if you want to. Go for it.
I'm gonna eat it up. Nom nom. Give me that tasty re-roll.
Hey Bert, while we're figuring that, yeah.
Damn. Ah,
Go, yeah.
it's fine.
So in AD&D 1 Ed, like if I want to just try to incapacitate,
Yeah,
someone,
there
how
is
does that work?
subdual damage. Let me look that up real quick.
Because I could club somebody about a portion of their person that isn't their brain pan. I could do that.
If I remember correctly, it's a second hit point pool that you have to take
Yeah.
to 0. You have some dual damage and regular damage.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like
If I'm
half.
remembering correctly, through all the years and different editions.
Yeah, the only thing I remember is half their total hit point in Subdual will knock them out, but that's
A weapon may
like
be used to
3rd and
beat
5th
down rather than
edition.
kill an opponent. When the player desires, damage inflicted can be composed of half real damage and half subdual damage that does not kill. Such subdual damage is recovered at a rate of 1 hit point per hour. Okay, so... All right.
Looking to do that.
Okay, well, you failed the second attack for NPC. Are you going to re-roll again, or are you going to just sit with that?
I'm just gonna eat it. It's fine.
Okay,
I think we
Thyber,
have
are you
4.
trying to subdue or not?
No, I'm just going to kill.
Okay. Well,
It has 8 points of damage.
yeah. You kill him. First level guard. Yummy. You just run him through.
I tell the bird to go. Go, bird, go. Go, bird, go.
I swing at the one that's
He's still
up,
warm.
Yeah.
and I try to subdue.
Okay. Go ahead and make me an attack roll. The bird chows down on that guy's face.
Whee!
19.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so you're trying to subdue?
Yeah.
It's 2 damage, so it's not enough to eat. Yeah. So you do some damage to him.
Okay.
Anyone else?
I want, whenever it's ready, I want a charm person.
Is anyone else attacking? Nope. Then you can
I
cast
think
charm
that was
person.
all of us, yeah.
So it is a
Does he get a save versus
saving
spell?
throw. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a save.
No, he's not going to make a save.
Okay, so it was a 9. Wait, what's his intelligence?
10.
He gets 1 saving throw every 3 weeks, so he's charmed for the next 3 weeks.
Hey, lady! Why is your crow
Hey!
eating my friend's face?
Well, you're gonna come with us, and you don't have to think about that ever again.
Yeah.
Well, I would love to, but Tellish told me to stay here in case anyone comes back to the city.
You know,
That's okay.
we spoke with him and he said to come relieve you, and we're gonna go back to the
Sorry,
city
Dion.
together.
Sorry about this, Dion. He shoots you with his crossbow.
Oh, ow.
Wait, he shoots him
He's
with
your
his-
friend. He's not. He's not.
Dion,
Is that
Dion
real?
overspoke you, and
Oh yeah.
Take 4 points of damage, Dion.
Ugh.
Oh no! Stop.
I'm
stop
sorry.
hurting.
I mean,
No,
this
it's okay,
guy here
stop.
just keeps running his mouth. He pulls down his crossbow,
okay.
starts cocking
It's
it back
okay.
up.
We're not. No, stop. We're not going to attack anymore. We're not going to attack anymore. Okay, no more attacking. These are all of our friends.
These guys aren't my
Introduce them.
friends.
But I'm telling you, they're your friends, and you are charmed by me for the next 3 weeks.
Well, if they mean that much to you, I mean, that guy just
Yep.
looks like such an ass, though. He smells like.
You interpret
fat.
every word in the most positive light. They are your best friends right now.
so
The guy
here's the
smells
thing.
like pork fat. I mean,
Here-
okay.
Here's the thing. I hear her say 3 weeks to him, and I think about a 3-week period where I was doing a lot of chores for her.
So we need to go back and talk to the council today.
Oh yeah, sure.
Let's
why not?
go. Let's go, everybody.
Hey,
Hey.
should we do something with my buddy over there? I
No,
mean,
he's
Yeah,
he's
I'm
got a
gonna
wife
loot
and
the
kids.
body.
I mean,
I'm gonna loot the body.
they're not your friends. The wife and kids are not your friends. He was never your friend.
Really?
He was never your
I knew
friend.
there was something shady about him.
He was gonna turn you in.
Garth, you bastard!
Garth, and this is Brooks. Brooke, come on, Brooks, let's go.
Okay.
Wait.
Yeah. Hey, I wanted to start
What,
drinking
what
early
kind of
anyway,
armor?
right? Right. You guys like drinking? I hear Abraham's in jail, so free beers.
Yeah.
Well, let's first go and see Arness, and then we can go. So, oh, you know what? Could you tell me about Arness? Is Arness part of your guild?
Oh no, of course not.
Why
She
not?
doesn't even know about the guild. How did you know about the guild? That was such a great secret. I mean,
We know.
we've been keeping
'cause
that
we're
secret
friends.
for years.
We're friends. We're gonna go talk to Arness about it, okay? So let's go. I
Okay.
like lock arms with him, and I'm like, let's
Alright.
go, Brooks. We're best friends now.
Hey, does
Sure.
your friend know about the guy that got killed? Maybe.
Somebody got killed?
Oh, the Baron. How did the Baron die?
Oh, Tellish did that. Contract.
Cool. Awesome. Cool. We're gonna go talk about it. Let's go.
Oh, sure. Hey, hop up.
Prophecy,
No,
the
you don't need to
wizard.
walk. Get on my horse. Come on.
You can't get on your horse.
No, he's asking you to.
Yeah,
Telling
get on.
you.
You don't need to walk.
We can't get on any of your horses.
The horses are.
No, he's
hamstrung.
trying to get you to ride with him.
He
Yeah, but
doesn't
the
have a
horses are
horse. The horses are
hamstrung.
dead.
It's like,
All
well,
the
Oh, that's
horses are
right. He cut
dead.
he cut their hamstrings.
you can't make
Yeah.
them better?
I can't.
No.
No,
And that
our
makes
cleric-
us very, very sad. But let's go.
Well, okay, maybe you could in a world of magic, but you can't in our regular world.
We don't have-
Hey,
We don't have mend tendon. We can't get them back up. Okay.
Oh, but if you have cure
All
light
right, well.
wounds, if you
Yeah,
have cure light
unfortunately-
wounds.
Unfortunately,
have that
we just
right
have
now.
Gen Tendo, not Men Tendon.
Yeah, say
Oh
no
my
no
God.
men tendon from Gen tendon.
Oh my god.
But she had the best of intentions.
Ah!
The GM is in no way trying to get her to use up all of her spells. In no way.
All of my spells are gone. I'm tapped. This was my last one. So I'm glad that it worked. Let's go.
Ah,
Let's go, friend.
oh, too bad. You mind if I kill my horse first? It's in a lot of pain. I'm sure it doesn't want to lay there suffering. I
Kill
mean,
your horse?
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah,
gonna,
okay,
it's gonna
go
be
ahead.
eaten by
Go
something
ahead.
otherwise.
Go ahead.
It's like, I'm sorry, Mary. You were such a good horse.
Mary? Oh my god.
Can we let the crows eat the horse's
Yes,
eyes before
And it
it's
needs
killed?
to be the scene from We're Back, a Dinosaur Story, where the crows come down, descend, and then they disappear and nothing is left. There's no bones, there's
Picked
nothing, it's just gone.
clean.
Yeah.
Picked
He's just gone.
clean. Particular
Okay.
breed of piranha crows. All right. So you guys have a guard that's apparently in possibly the Assassin's Guild, and he's taking you back into town. We're at time? Exactly. So
Oh.
so we will call it there. So you're gonna be hitting town just after nightfall, since you're having to walk, which he's not too happy about either. But hey, he's your buddy.
He's my friend. We're best friends. Brooks.
For 3 weeks.
Brooks and
Possibly more.
Odette.
Maybe
Possibly
more. That's just when he
more.
gets to save again.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
for
that's just what he
one,
gets to say.
I for one can't wait until Brooks is done.
Oh,
Bum, bum, bum.
You done next. Right. So let's do our outros. Richard, you got anything you want to plug there?
Sure, why not? Hi, I am Richard, and you can watch me play video games on LM, TD, TM, FFR, or say it with me now, limited time offer, no vowels! Yay, how exciting!
Oak, you got anything?
Hey, this is Oak. You can catch me on Twitch and YouTube playing some D&D on Friday and Saturday nights starting at midnight, playing some 5e. And that's what I got going.
Brendan.
Hi, I'm Friendon again. Nice to make your acquaintance. We're going to be playing some Monster of the Week on Thursday at my channel, which is also named Friendon for some reason. It's suspicious. And Jen's going to be in that game. Dion's going to be in that game. And Gray, who nearly TPK'd us in chat,
Oh.
is going to be keeping that game, which is the GM in Monster of the Week. So,
Well, hopefully he's got that murderous streak out by the time he GMs you guys. That's all we can ask. Jen.
exactly.
yeah. So, hi. My name is Jen. I'm on Twitch as twitch.tv/JenTendo. Every morning I'm playing Animal Crossing, and I do my daily AC formations, so my daily AC formations. And I play with my tiny hands sometimes, which make people laugh every so often when I have my tiny hands out. So if you'd like to come and have a song sung to you in the game, that's going to happen tomorrow. I'm getting an ocarina tomorrow, thanks to Ray. Ray has purchased me an ocarina and also an automaton at some point. That's going to show up, and oh my god, it's going to be amazing.
Hey,
I do
Ocarina.
that every day.
All right.
Dion, you got anything?
Yeah, I'm Dion, also known as Substances Used on Twitch. You can find me here on Tuesdays and Fridays. You can find me on Spectaculars on DOK tomorrow. And you can find me with Monster of the Week on Thursdays with Fredden and Gentendo. And maybe even some other stuff in the future.
Cool. And I'm Bert, BizLab on the inner tubes. We are doing BX Dungeons and Dragons Friday night and Sunday. Something fun. Sunday's our toss-up game. And check out the podcast at BlueMagic, BLUMAGIK.com. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye,
Have a good night,
everybody.
everyone.
Everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.